Hello and welcome, Future Rapids.
Hi, I'm Sydney, and I'm in grade 11, and I absolutely love Riverside. If you're coming to Riverside not knowing many people, don't worry. I was in your shoes when I was in grade 9 too. I was supposed to go to Terry Fox, but I decided to come to Riverside instead. That being said, all my friends went to Terry Fox, but on my first day, everyone was so welcoming and included me even though they'd never met me before. Advice I have for everyone is just to introduce yourself on your first day to people you sit with, people in your class. I just went up to people, said, "Hi, I'm Sydney, what's your name?" And that's how I made majority of my friends. A lot of my best friends now I didn't know before high school. So another way I made friends was I joined the school field hockey team. I met so many people, and it was really just so much fun. Another way is to take electives of your interest. So people with the same interests as you will be in those electives. You can make friends, and it's actually really fun. So, for example, I took film and TV, leadership, drama, all electives where I made many friends. So even though I came to Riverside not knowing anyone, I will be leaving Riverside with a lot of awesome friends.
Hello, I'm Sahar and I'm one of the grade 9 students here at Riverside. Some of the stresses I had when coming here was I felt super nervous that I wasn't going to make any new friends, and I felt nervous because none of my friends were around me on the first day, and I get really stressed out when I'm alone around a bunch of people I don't know. And another stress I had was my login wasn't working the first day I was there, so I was missing the introduction, which made me feel like I was already behind learning about Riverside. But it actually went pretty different. I had an acquaintance with me, so I wouldn't feel as nervous, and I went and introduced myself just like Sydney did to other people, and I told them my name, and I got to meet so many new people, and especially in my electives, I introduced myself to one of the girls in my art class, and I got to know her, and now we're really good friends. And about my login not working, Riverside has amazing and kind staff. They're super helpful. As soon as I told them that it wasn't working, they helped me and they directed me to the right way, and they helped answer any questions I had.
Hey, I'm Joel, and I'm a grade 12 here at Riverside. I'm graduating in 2 weeks, which is crazy. These 4 years have gone by so fast. I'm really excited, but I'm also really going to miss Riverside. It is such a great school. So my motto kind of going into grade 9 and all the way through grade 12 was just take as many different electives as I possibly could to see what things I liked and what things I didn't like so much, so that when I go to post-secondary, I would follow a career path that I would enjoy. And so I took so many different electives, like I have written down here. And so that really helped me. I never actually followed through with one elective for all 3 years. Literally every semester I took something different. And finally, that really did help me realize what I enjoy doing. And now I've applied and I got accepted into my program of choice at Douglas this next year, which is awesome. I'm the co-leader of Christian Club, and that's so much fun. Clubs are such a great way to get involved. I love being part of Christian Club. I'm also part of Flying Club. Clubs are really great. Yeah, I've just really had such a good experience at Riverside.
Okay, so these are our three counselors. We have Miss Ledoux, Miss Chittenden, and Miss Joe Hall. They're here to support you throughout your 4 years here at Riverside. They're awesome. Just go for them if you need help with anything, if you have questions. They're always going to be here for you, and they're all super nice.
Okay, this is our principal, Mr. Bruno. You'll see him around the halls, and make sure just to give a friendly wave and just say hi. He's super kind.
These are our vice principals. We have Miss McKay, Mr. Giles, and Mr. Hyde. They'll also be walking around the school quite often. You'll see them around. You can say hi to them. They're super nice. They're there to support you as well. They'll even stop by in your classes sometimes, pop in, see how your class is doing, see if anyone needs extra support. They're super great people. Make sure to get to know them.
Here we have a little video from some past Rapids, and they're just going to kind of talk about things they wish they maybe did coming into Riverside and really just give you some advice, and I really hope you guys listen to it.
Okay, so make sure to get involved when you're here at Riverside. There are so many different opportunities that you can get into here, and you can find so many new interests or hobbies, and you can meet so many new people, who can become your friends.
So we asked a bunch of students around the school why they think that you should get involved. And so here's some of the things that they said. I got involved with lots of clubs and I made so many new and awesome friendships. I joined Outdoor Ed and made some of the best friends in that course. I joined leadership and made so many cool connections through Best Buddies, Central Buddies, and spending time creating fun events with my class, such as the Spirit Assembly. So getting involved is a really important part of Riverside. It will make your Riverside experience really awesome. You'll just have so much more fun. You'll make great friends, great connections, and yeah, you'll just feel like the 4 years really was worth it.
So here are some of our fall sports. We got cross country, volleyball, the swim team, field hockey, and boys soccer. I personally was on the field hockey team, and it's a blast. There's no tryouts. Everyone can join if you want. I made so many friends. It's so much fun. Same with all the other sports. Our volleyball team does amazing throughout the year. Same with soccer. It's all of our teams do awesome. Winter sports, we got basketball, curling, and wrestling. I never personally played any of these sports, but I know people that did, and they had so much fun.
So some of our spring sports are badminton, golf, rugby, girls soccer, tennis, and track and field. Our school is actually quite good at sports that we participate in, but don't feel like that's a barrier in you trying out. There are some tryouts for some sports, but other sports like badminton and golf and track and field, there's no tryouts, so you can totally join. It's really just for fun. It's a good way to get exercise and just to meet new people and have a great time.
Okay, another way to get involved is by joining clubs. Riverside has a ton of clubs. These are only some of them. But we got BC Children's Hospital Club, Care and Compassion Club. They kind of just do nice things around the school. Christian Club, Joel can speak on.
Yeah, so like I said before, I'm the co-leader of Christian Club. It is so much fun. There's about 17 to 20 of us, and we just meet every Thursday, and we usually bring food, and then just play a bunch of games, and sometimes watch a fun video and just hang out, and it's just so much fun. Everyone's welcome. It's just a great time to meet other people.
We got Debate Club, dance team. They do dances, they show them, compete them. It's just really fun. Environmental Club.
We have the Flying Club, which I was also a part of. It's in Miss Della's room. She actually owns her own plane, and so you just make like model rockets and learn about flying. It's super cool.
Yeah, I went in her plane before. It's super fun. Yeah, so then we got Fitness Club, Fishing Club, Games and Esports Team Club. So our esports team, they compete, they do awesome. It's a blast. Green Shirt Volunteering Club, you get volunteer opportunities. LGBTQ plus club, mountain biking club, multicultural club, and outdoor club.
So how to be connected at Riverside? We have so many cool trips and specialty classes here at Riverside. Some of the trips are the Europe trip. So a bunch of my friends went on the Europe trip this past year, and they went to Italy and Greece. The next Europe trip is to a bunch of different places in Europe. It sounds super fun. There's a France trip for the French immersion students. There's an Orlando trip and a Bamfield trip. And both the Orlando and Bamfield are more science-based, but they also sound super fun and awesome. And then we have some super great specialty classes. So we have Outdoor Ed, which I took personally, and it was the best decision I ever took in high school. It was so much fun. We did a bunch of outdoor activities, such as mountain biking, rock climbing, canoeing, kayaking, lots of hiking. We went on 3 different overnight camping trips, and each one was about 2 to 3 days. And those happened in school time, so you get to miss a few days of school to go camping, which is really just so much fun. Yeah, so that was just a great course. There's co-op, that's for grade 11s. Oh, Outdoor Ed is for grade 10s, by the way. There's co-op for grade 11s, and that's more a science-based one, where the entire month of January, you have a work experience part where you get to go. One of my friends got to do a work experience place at the Vancouver Aquarium, and that just sounded so cool. There's a French immersion program for French immersion students, and there's an EPIC program that's like a physical fitness program. So really, all of those trips and specialty classes are another great way to meet people, make great friends, and just have a great learning experience.
Okay, so the top 10 things that you should know to be successful here at Riverside is to communicate. Communicating is super important. Just shooting an email to your teacher if you ever have any questions or need help, or coming before and after class and just talking to them. You can also use class time. Using class time is super important. From my personal experience, every single time I've gotten homework from my classes, the teachers always provided class time with it to get it done. It may be hard to focus in class, but it's definitely worth it. You can ask questions because the teacher will be right there with you, get help, and it will just be off your back for the rest of your day to get your homework done. Thirdly would be to arrive early. Arriving early is super important. You can just go finish up on anything that you've forgotten about, or just go to your locker and get your things ready, or even prepare and have a head start to class. And fourth would be to join clubs. Joining clubs will get you to meet so many new people, try out so many new things, and even pick up on a new hobby. And fifth would be to manage time. Managing time is super important, not only from electronics and going on your phone, but also just from managing time on how much time you're going to spend on doing school-related work and staying fit and all that type of stuff. And six would be to stay active. Staying active throughout the day is super important just to stay healthy. You don't want to be sitting down, spending way too much time sitting in one spot. You want to get some fresh air and stay active. And seventh, I cannot stress this enough, but it's to participate. It may be nerve-wracking to just raise up your hand or ask a question or answer the question in class because you may think you're wrong, but participating is super important and it can help you so much. Having resilience and attending each and every day. You may have a lot on your plate and you may feel stressed out, but attending every day is super important. And ninth would be to take care of yourself. You always come first, so if anything is ever harming you or you just need to take a break, you make sure to do that and just have fun. Riverside is a school, but we have so many fun opportunities and volunteering and fundraisers and spirit assemblies, and just joining them and participating in them, you can have such a fun time on your journey here at Riverside.
How to stay connected. So our main social media platform is Instagram, Rapid Event. Follow that right now. Make sure you're staying connected. We have fun stuff on there. We have contests sometimes. We have what's happening around the school. We got fun pictures. It's always a blast, and make sure you follow it to stay up to date.
What it means to me, myself, to be a Rapid is to be inclusive. Ever since I came to Riverside, the things I've seen the most amongst us is inclusion. I always see people just making sure everyone feels included and happy and is enjoying their time, and they're making sure no one feels left out, which is what I love about the community here. And getting involved is super important. Ever since I came here to Riverside, I've joined leadership and I've volunteered and I've participated in the spirit assemblies, and seeing everyone having so much participation and spirit for all these things, it has inspired me so much. Just let alone this year, I've been more involved within the school than I have at my 3 years at middle school. In middle school, I was only ever joined in one club and one sport, and seeing everyone has just inspired me so much. I'm even looking forward to getting even more involved next year. And lastly would be to enjoy the time. Just in class and during lunches, I always see teachers and students enjoying their time and having like a smile on their face, which makes me so happy. Even within the lessons or when we're learning, the teachers make sure to drop in a little joke or just have a break and chat and get to know their students, which is what I love about being at school here.
Yeah, so what does it mean to me to be a Rapid? Riverside is very inclusive. They have clubs and classes for everyone, like every single subject, everything. There's a class for you somewhere. I never would have known my interest if it weren't for me just trying things out. I took law this semester, and it's probably one of my favorite classes I've ever taken. It's so much fun. Same with film. These are both two choices I'm thinking about for post-secondary, and I love them so much. So, secondly, I have everyone cares about each other. Everyone is super nice and inclusive, and you get to know everybody around the school. And I met all my best friends here at Riverside, and I just love it so much. Lastly, I have always having fun. Spirit Day assemblies, everything, contests, just dress up week, like for Spirit Week, we have everything. It's just something's always happening around the school, and it's so much fun. So that, to me, is what it means to be a Rapid.
So to me, to be a Rapid, it means being involved and being part of a community. Definitely all of Riverside, I think the staff and students are super good at that. Everyone seems to have really great school spirit and is so supportive of each other. It's really a positive environment in the school, which is so great. Especially to connect with others. Make sure to say hi to that maybe lonely person in the hall. Get to know them. Like there's so many people in Riverside, and it's just so great to get to know all those different people. And being a part of clubs, sports, and participating in school activities, really showing your school spirit. Go all out in Spirit Weeks. Dress up as much as you can. People love that. It's so much fun. Really, just like Sydney and Sahar said, just have an awesome time. High school is such a great way to just meet new people, try out new things, really just use that opportunity wisely. And so I just want to say, on behalf of all of Riverside, the staff and students, we hope that you will have a fantastic time at Riverside and enjoy your next 4 years.